What's happened, mate? What's going on?
Paul ripped me. I'm getting it.
Are you stealing drinks again? It's making the right noises. It does right, alright, doesn't it?
Yeah, it drives really nice.
Tyres a bit noisy?
Not the worst.
Nah.
That's the windows up. Can't even fucking hear.
What's that in fifth?
Yeah, fifth's pretty useless. The gearing's obviously out because of the tyres.
Yeah.
But
It's too. Yeah, it's not bad, no. It's still pretty crazy.
80, around 85 is 100.
That's the stock transmission.
Yeah.
What engine was in it?
It was ZD. So the diff gears are 4-1.
And the gearbox is probably a different ratio as well.
Yeah, I think the ZD gearbox is shorter ratio than the TD gearbox.
Get past the crazy guy.
He's a good bloke. I think it's loud cars.
It is.
Yeah.
He doesn't like loud cars. Strange. Some people out there don't like loud cars. It's good. It's quieter in here than the Falcon too, isn't it? There must be a lot more sound deadening behind the dash. Oh, I suppose the motor's not as close to you either, but
For solid mounts, it's like it only has certain spots where it where you can feel it through the car.
yeah, oh, I'm surprised.
Especially
Especially
if it's on the load, yeah.
those were the Castlemaine rod shop mounts, weren't they?
Yeah, they're good ones.
And look, it wasn't that fun getting the motor in. It wasn't that easy, but they were probably worth it. It's pretty smooth. Who's got? He says he doesn't know if we're going to make it to the survey, so he immediately floors it out of the survey.
Well, look, it was in a bar there to show him. To show him who was superior.
I think the BARRA driver's name.
That one does now.
How much E10 you putting in, mate?
The 85 is.
Yeah. The big GU.
So some build specs. Start with suspension. We got all PSR kit. We did, it's all chrome moly, all solid. All the adjustable ones you can get are under there. We got a Fox Pro Series steering dampener, Fox 12-inch shocks all round. PSR use EFS coils. Other Tough Dog drop boxes. The rest of it's pretty much GU stuff. Maxxis 37, Maxxis Razor 37s, 17x9, Meg 13s maybe. Long arms in the back, plus 20s for the 4-inch lift. Quick disconnect sway bars. Front ones are just extended. Adjustable uppers. Pretty much sums up suspension. It's all done, all brand new. Fuel system. It's got a Walbro 460 in tank, custom made cradle to suit it. Used the ZD one, just made it work. With a dash 8 feed, got to put that cover back on. Dash 8 feed out of it into a micron filter there, and the dash 8 line runs all the way through the chassis rail up to the rail. 3.5-inch exhaust system all the way, 2 mufflers, one muffler down to the back there. Actually sounds pretty good. Barra. Stock ZD gearbox, stock ZD gear, diffs, 4-1s, Castlemaine rod shop belly housing, Mantic twin plate clutch, which we had no problems with. by the way. They give you a spec sheet. As long as everything's in spec, it works like a dream. There's people out there, I'm guessing, that just whack them in and don't check things, and then have trouble with them and then bad them. We had no problem. In here we started with an FG Mark II turbo motor with 90,000 Ks on it. Pulled it down, cleaned it all. Did the pump gears backing plate. We used atomic pump gears, billet backing plate, atomic front sprocket, atomic timing chain, HD timing chain kit with the tensioner. Fuel system up here is the Raceworks rail, 6-8 feed, 6AN return, Turbo Smart FPA 800 reg, 1000cc Bosch injectors. That pretty much covers that. The motor got head studs, got valve springs, got new head gasket obviously, and all new gaskets throughout when we built it, obviously. Mate Pete did all the stainless work. He's doing a fair bit of work for us at the moment. Got a few on the go for him. Other than that, you just got to work out all your tricky bits, mounting your power steering, mounting your washer jets, washer shooters. The loom is one of Nigel's cam barra modules, built by Kev Rowley. The loom's built by Kev Rowley. He's done a couple for us now, but it was plug and play in the aspect of it. I gave him 3 looms, two patrol looms and 1 FG loom and the ECU, and he just made 1 out of the 3. So instead of having 3 engine and body looms running all through and your ZD computer and everything, it's all gone, and he just makes 1 with the cam barra module speak to the dash. The dash performs as normal. When the motor plays up or whatever, throws a engine light on the dash. Everything else on the dash, fuel gauge, tacho, RPM, speedo, all that works. Temp gauge works. Temp gauge is real basic. It's just a single prong, the ZD single prong sensor in there, and it's just wired back through. 60 amp fuse for the 460 intake. 460, you got to upgrade your wiring. Stock wiring won't work. So we upgraded the wiring all the way to the back, put a 60 amp fuse in, which I told him before we were doing it. That way he knew to do it. Otherwise, it would have been in strife. Big alloy radiator, just a TB radiator. I mounted Falcon fans to it with foam insulation. It's pretty basic, just basic little alloy bracketry. Put all foam insulation in here so that we kept all the suction we could through there. Big aeroflow front mount cooler, which I thought was going to be worse, but it doesn't heat soak as bad as I thought. This thing's, I just gave it a hard time, and this thing's cold, so. It gets a lot of airflow in a Series 4. Series 1, 2 and 3 you probably don't get as much. I've changed a few things on the bar to make it fit. Got minimal clamps, don't want too many clamps in there. If you can do one piece and get it out still, you probably do want to do one piece. Less chance for boost leaks. Aircon, we will be getting hooked up. Everything's there to do it. I just got to get some lines made. But we've only just got it mod plated and on the road and test drive and make sure it's got no faults. Got to get the money to build the next one. Oh yeah, interior, look, I left it as stock as possible. It's got a stereo, all that was done. It's got the works. Alternator relocation, power steering relocation, puts the power steering pump under. That's all from Castlemaine as well. Puts the power steering pump under there, and then you got your alternator up the top. Makes it a bit annoying to get the intake pipe in, but that's 4-inch, and we got it in there. It was tight, but we got it in there. Took a bit of manoeuvring and a bit of cutting, but it's in there. All the cooler piping is all 3-inch. Very big hill, but it's got sway bars. They're not disconnected at the moment. They're still connected. But yeah, I haven't really flexed it yet. Probably try and take it somewhere and get some flex shots of it. But it should flex pretty good. It's all brand new stuff. Made 460 horsepower at the wheels. And that was 15 psi, tapering down to 13. Yeah, loads of torque. Can't tell you the torque number. Don't actually know. But it makes lots of torque. Puts you back. It's a lot of fun to drive. And for sale.